Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 11th through the 17th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Capricorn. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Ace of Swords. This is a very ongoing kind of an energy, so that tells me you're kind of on the run here. On the run in the sense of trying to achieve something, trying to get something done. So it's a pretty moving kind of an energy. It's a good one. Interesting. In the recent past, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands. This is, interestingly enough, a very passionate way of putting something out there, but then waiting patiently for things to kind of come together. So usually when I see this passionate way of, approaching something, I don't see it followed by, and now I'm going to wait patiently. Quite the opposite, But in this case, there seems to be, okay, I'm super excited about this. Let's get it done. And then sometimes we have to wait, and that's okay. We're gonna, So that's kind of how it's showing up. It's something in regards to a commitment here, some type. So good energy, definitely. In the current situation, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Who's doing this? Is this you? Because if this is you, this is someone that wants to get something accomplished, something done, but it's kind of an incipient, kind of like a beginning kind of a something. Like, let's say you're coming up with an idea and proposing it somewhere and being like, look, this is kind of where I want this to go and this is what I want to happen. And that in itself is a great energy. Now, the Ten of Swords here is indicating that whoever's doing this, no matter how good they make it look, they're also coming at it from a perspective of it's never going to happen. So it's like, then why are you doing it to begin with if you believe that it's never going to happen? And I know you're probably going to say, I'm hoping, but I don't see it happening. Then get the hell out of Dodge. If you don't see it happening, you're setting it up in that way, then it's not going to happen. Then why waste your time and energy here? You know what I mean? Okay, because it does seem quite meaningful when you bring it forward. So it's like, so you want this, otherwise you wouldn't be doing this. So then you got to look into this fear that's by your side telling you, nah, it's not gonna happen. Okay. In the immediate future, the Star, the Five of Wands, the Page of Wands. And as I said, as you proceed and open up to this more and more, and it seems more and more exciting, there's going to be challenges along the way. Why do you think? Because of this, it's not going to happen. Fear. To me, it looks quite normal based on this fear. To you, it's probably going to be something like, you open up to this more and more, and then as these challenges come in, you may be like, why the hell is this happening? I don't understand. Because of this fear being into place from the get-go. Let's do the Ace of Swords. For the Ace of Swords, you get the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you got something good going. Something really, really good. And when I see it aligned with your energy, it's perfect. I have no idea what this is about, but it's showing up as something you're working on, building on, and the energy you're coming through for this it's pretty amazing. It's pretty nice. So you really want this then. That's where I'm like, do you believe more that it's not going to happen? So you believe more in that side of things? Or do you believe more in this feels right, so it's going to happen because it feels right? I was unsure I'm leaning more towards this resonates with you. You feel good about it, so you want it to happen. Then this remains as a fear. This whole idea of, it's never going to happen. And then, you know, when we enter situations with fears like this one, and fear doesn't have to be, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't fear anything. Fear doesn't show up as, oh my God, I'm terrified and I don't. Fear shows up as you don't even know it's there most of the times. You know, fear is not this big monster that we should be terrified of. Fear is in a lot of things that we don't even know it's there. So that's where fear shows up here. And in this instance, it would show up along the way with you being like, it's like someone doesn't want me to do this, to go through with this. Not realizing that someone is you, because you're the one that brought in the fear, you know? But again, because we perceive fear as this big bad monster that we should be running for our lives from, we don't realize that fear is in pretty much anything, you know? Especially when something is meaningful to us. There's always going to be fear there. For the Ace of Wands, in the recent past, you get the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Five of Cups. Very... This is something else, though. Very... like you're pursuing something here. And you're doing the same now, but a little bit under different energies. But very clear, very determined, very courageous, very... yeah, hell yeah, I'm doing this. With a little bit of stuff holding you back, but not enough for you to not overcome that. But this is something, again, in regards to a commitment that you wanted to achieve, wanted to get done. And I feel like eventually it did. Very perseverant there. For the Two of Wands, you get the Justice card, the Sun, the Chariot. Yeah, with a lot of patience at play too. You know, almost like you're this pro in patience. I know how to be patient. I got it handled. I'm good. So when it comes to the times in which maybe you have to hold, maybe you have to wait, you don't have to pursue all the time. Sometimes you just need to pause. You were paying attention to the universe and it paid off. You know, because there's a lot of patience involved. There's a lot of, I'm just going to chill here for a minute and I'm not even going to mind it. But then I see your connection to the universe and how it's guiding you through things. So I'm like, oh, okay, so you are connected. So you know when it's time to stop sometimes. Because over there you're doing it in regards to the situation that you're pursuing. Really nice. Really connected to when the universe especially kind of tells you, hey, chill. And you're like, okay, I'm chilling. For the Four of Wands, in the recent past, you get the King of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands. You made it look easy, but it wasn't that easy, especially the being patient part and knowing when to pause. Like you did know, that doesn't mean it was easy. You know, that doesn't mean, oh, okay, I'm just going to pause and chill here for a minute. I'm going to get a margarita or something. And I'm just going to chill. No, if anything, it was like, okay, I need to chill. I need to pause. Fuck, I don't like this and it's uncomfortable, but I'm gonna, you know. So more like that, because you're like, you don't think it was easy. And yeah, no, it wasn't. But you achieved something here, you know. There's a lot of good stuff coming in from whatever it is you were pursuing there. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles in the current situation. The Four of Pentacles, the Death card, the Six of Swords. This is very important. I don't know what this is. It's almost looking like you're still pursuing something. So the energy is very similar to that one in the past. That one in the past was more like a reference point to you in the sense of, hey, you've gone through a similar journey before. Maybe it was in regards to another direction. But the determination is quite the same. The pursuing of whatever this is quite the same, you know. So it's almost like a reference point to you. Like, hey, look back at that experience. Because this one, Yes, it's shown up as important, but it's also shown up with a lot of fear tied up to it. Not that you didn't have fear over there, you just made it look a little easier to handle. And if you ask me, I think the stake is bigger in the past, where you made it look like easy breezy. I can do this in my sleep, you know? Whereas now, whatever this is important, yes. But why the hell does it bring up so much fear? It has to do with your stability and you relying on yourself and yourself only. Over there, there's leaning energies. There's you leaning on another energy. Like, it's not only up to me. It was to some extent. You did your part there, which helped the situation majorly, you know? And then, yeah, it's a common kind of because I see a commitment there. This one only relates to you. So when it's just you and you, that fear is getting bigger and stronger. And again, to your own sense of stability, almost like you don't trust that you can achieve that fully, even though you want to, because that's the stake. And you're trying your best to not fall into that fear from what I can see here. Let's do the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the High Priestess. And you're getting some words of encouragement or something. There's definitely that sense of, hey, you got this, you can do this, you know, and it reminds you that, yeah, I got this, you know, yeah, hell yeah, I can do this. So it's something that almost looks terrifying when it's just you and you. And then you have energies around you that keep on reminding you of your own self-worth and that the fact that you actually have this. And when you're reminded, you fall right into place with that. You're like, yeah, I like feeling it. But then again, when it's just you and you in your own little corner, it's like, oh my God, I'm being cornered by my own fear. You know, so there's massive fear here, which again, kind of states to me that the stakes are pretty high when fear shows up like that, almost cornering you. Let's do the 10 of Swords. You get the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Cups. So there is a reliant kind of an energy. So this one, going back to the this is just you and you in the current situation. In the past, it was just you and you, but you were kind of bouncing your energy off of another. So to you, you took it as, this is not only on me. If whatever happens here, it's not only on me. There's more than me here. So it's not going to be my failure if, God forbid, this goes south. This one is just you. And I see you trying to bounce off other energies, you know, kind of looking for that grab. Like, where can I grab so that I feel like it's just not me and me? So this is if anything, this is a test of your own self-worth and how much you believe in that and how much you believe in yourself. And it's feeling quite pressuring. It's feeling quite, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, can I do this? Go back there. Because again, over there, even though you're leaning on other energies, you still did it by yourself. You know, so whatever you had in the past that provides you this reminder, this you know, instilled memory of, hell yeah, I did it. Go back to that and see the ways in which you did it and in which it was you that did it. You know? For some reason, you're being so a little bit hard on yourself, but you're not even realizing it. And it's like someone has to remind you, hey, you got this. Hey, you can do this. And then you connect back to that and you're like, yeah, I got this. And it's like, well, keep that even when you go in your little corner, you know, and it's just you and you. And keep on reminding yourself of that because you do got this. It's only fear that's trying to tell you you don't, you know? Let me do the Star in the immediate future, the Page of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. It's going to be quite challenging, though. If you don't build yourself up from these energies, build yourself up in that sense of trusting yourself fully, no matter what happens, you know, and giving yourself that credit that you do have this, and remind yourself of that constantly, you'll end up here where you're still going to pursue what you're pursuing, but it's going to become very, very challenging, you know. And it's all from the lack of trusting in yourself. That's all there is to it. You got to build that resilience now. You got to build that trust right now, so that you don't get here, you know. Because why? Okay, yeah, you're still going to pursue this. You're still probably going to achieve the, you know, getting to this place, but it's going to be so, the journey is not going to be that pretty. Why not make the journey pretty too? You know? Does it have to be you got there, and when you got there, you look back and you're like, man, it was tough and it was hard, and it was, that could be a limiting belief too in there, you know? Like, good things are very, very difficult to achieve, which, if you believe that, you're going to create that. For the 5 of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Hangman. There's going to be quite the conflict in the way, but I see you remembering to connect to the present moment, to your heart that brings you into the present moment, and just stand still through those. Instead of engaging with all of these conflicting energies, just standing still, you know, and letting them pass by. They might be unpleasant, they might be this, that, and the other, but just letting them pass by. Let me do the Page of Wands in the immediate future. The Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles. You're definitely getting better and better as you go in reconnecting back to yourself. There's still a fear of something in there that doesn't let you, it doesn't allow you to fully trust even as you grow. There's a lack of trust here in yourself. There's something, if I were to guide you in any kind of direction right now to try to avoid at least the challenges that are going to come through for you, it would be the direction of self-worth. You know, and finding that place in which you believe in yourself and just feeling that, and then reminding you constantly of that, because you seem to forget and you seem to need reminders. And I see clearly when a reminder comes in from the outside, you're like, yeah, I trust in myself. Yeah, I believe I can do this. Yeah. And then once that reminder is away, out of sight, you fall back into your little corner of fear. You know, that keeps you kind of stuck in that place of, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't do this. Oh my God, it's not going to happen. Oh my God. And then that reminder comes in. It's like, what are you talking about? You got this. And you're like, you feel it. You actually feel it. You're like, yeah, I do got this. Oh man, I do. So work on that sense of self-worth, because something is kind of skipping a beat there or something. And just try to always remind yourself of that, you know. Even say it out loud sometimes, like, I got this, I'm fine, you know. It might help you out a lot to avoid, I still see you getting there. It's not a matter of once you've started in this direction, I feel like you're going to get there. But how do you want to get there? You know, do you want it to be a little smoother, or do you want it to be very, very difficult? You know what I mean? So let me see what the universe has. The Page of Swords, the Temperance card, the King of Swords. One day at a time, you know, one step at a time. Nobody's rushing you here. You're going to get to where you need to go for sure. And when there's days in which, okay, you don't believe in yourself, you don't trust yourself, try to just take it easy, take it slow. You know, don't try to push through that. Don't try, just be with that. Okay, I suck today. You know, try to embrace that too, because part of that is actually pulling you into that sucky feeling so that you can see the contrasting of, no, you don't. Why would you suck? Do you want to suck? If you want to suck, you're going to suck, you know? But do you? Are you really that, you know, that you're telling yourself about? So there's a lot to learn from the downside of this and from about the other side of this, which is basically you trusting yourself. That's what this is all about. But you have to check in with that sense of self-worth, because I don't know where the hell it's going, but it's going places. It's being replaced by fear, from what I can see here. And for some reason, those outside reminders help you tune right back into yourself. So that outside reminder needs to become you, the inside reminder, that you've got this, because you do. So take it easy, take it slow, don't rush. And remind yourself constantly that you've got this, because you do. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.